Hey everyone, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com as well as gearpop.com. Today's unboxing is a very exciting one to me because I have been contacting GoPro for months now. This is even before we went to Lancaster, I think in October, maybe even before then. But basically GoPro finally gave me the yes, which is awesome. So here I am to unbox the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, and GoPro is even nice enough to include this for me without even asking, a Lexar 64GB micro SD card. Look how tiny it is. I am still fascinated by how far we've come with file storage and media and all that stuff. How do you... Actually, let's get some scissors. And it's interesting, little Android guys on the front. As you can see right there, a little green dude. Since this can be used for your Android devices. But that's clearly not the case here. This is for the GoPro. Alright, so included with the SD, micro SD card I should say, is this little adapter where basically, it's so tiny I can't even hold it. Where basically the micro SD card goes into this. Because look how small it is. It's literally the size of my thumb, the adapter anyway. But the actual card itself, this is fascinating because I have one of these cards for my Zoom H1, but it's not 64 gigs. I think it's much smaller in terms of capacity. Look at that. Look how freaking tiny that is. Just incredible. All right, so what do you say we get all this out of the way, because obviously the main star of the show is, again, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition, which shoots in the following video types: 1080p at 60 frames per second, awesome, 960p at 100 frames per second, and 720p 120 frames per second, which is awesome. 12 megapixel stills with 30 frames per second burst mode, awesome. Super view mode, which I'm assuming is just GoPro's way of saying super wide angle. And by the way, this is my first GoPro ever, so I'm definitely a noob and I have a lot to learn, but I'm very excited to learn. We have auto low light mode, and finally the GoPro app plus remote compatibility. The remote is included. All right, let's take off this box and open up the plastic case. I gotta say, the packaging is fascinating as it's in like a cage. I think you open it from the bottom. All right, we get tons of little trinkets and adapters. So we have a USB cable. We have a ring of some kind. The attachment ring for the Wi-Fi remote. Pretty cool. Little, looks like mounts because it's some kind of adhesive adapter. I don't know if adapter is the right word. This looks like a battery, is it? Yes, rechargeable lithium-ion battery pack. It is 3.7 volts with 1180 milliamps. Pretty cool. And another adapter of some kind. Not sure what this is, maybe some kind of mount. And finally, getting to the GoPro itself. Actually, no, not yet. We have a bunch of documentation. My God, they stuff a lot of things into this box. I don't know what that is. Not a packaging thing. How do you... Oh, hold on. I'm getting text messages. The tape is on here. There you go. And I gotta say, the engineering behind this is impressive. You guys really put a lot of attention into the packaging. Okay, taking off the cube, which could actually be used for an art piece. Look at that. That's actually really, really sweet. Maybe I'll put that on display for something. Okay. I'm sorry, I take back that comment regarding your engineering and packaging. Me, as a YouTube tech reviewer, I'm just being honest with you guys. Way too much work just when it's opening your product. Way, way too much work. The fact that there's instructions on the box on how to open the box, that's kind of a problem. Just putting that out there, just trying to help out the company. But anyway, now that we're finally to the GoPro, here it is. It's very, very small. I still have to get it out of the case because I don't believe it stays in the case. I had to look into opening it. But there you go. You also get the wireless remote, which is really cool because I believe it works over Wi-Fi. Again, I've never used the GoPro before, but I'm assuming when I push this, and as long as I'm on the Wi-Fi network, it will start recording. That way I don't have to be at the camera itself. I don't know. Obviously, I have a lot to learn. I'm really excited to do this. But this is my approach on this, guys. Since I've never used the GoPro before, I've decided that I'm going to try to vlog with this over the weekend. So what do you think? Now, yes, obviously, this isn't, specifically made with vlogging in mind, but I believe it could be possible. I mean, the audio quality might not be the greatest. We'll see. But I'm willing to spend an entire weekend with this thing to see how it performs in terms of vlogging. But until then, guys, I'm really excited to check this out. And let me know if you have any ideas regarding anything I can do with the GoPro. Maybe I'll strap this to Hunter Pants' head. That's our yellow lab for the viewers who don't watch me on a regular basis. Or maybe I'll put this on an RC truck of mine or Chris's, which was actually my motivation to finally email GoPro again. So that should be really cool. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for continued support. Let me know in the comments below regarding ideas on future videos of this. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.